Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Elite, and today we are going to be going through the new leveling system. So how you're going to get from 10 power, which is the new base, to 200, which is the effective soft cap, and then going above into the seasonal ranks. So to start off with, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to open the screen, and here's the portal. You're going to go over here to Kepler, which is the newest destination, as well as where you can get pretty much the first 100 levels pretty easily. Now, the way you can go about doing this is first things first, the legend campaign, which is going to be under these world tiers. If you do the legend campaign, by the end of the campaign, which will take you about 8 hours or so, it took me 8 hours on stream doing it solo. By that stage, you will have at bare minimum 100 level gear, if not slightly above. I think I ended my campaign around 120 or 130. But once you have hit 100, or once you beat this, you'll be at 100, and then you just basically go around do anything to get up higher. So, for example, you can just run around, do these side quests if you haven't done them. You can engage in these, and here is the other thing you can do. You can go over to here and go into the portal menus. So if you go into solo, you will see how there is this, for example, with a completion reward, gives you one reward up to 200. It will give you more power. And then if we engage in this, you see how it's got a letter. You can customize the difficulty of these, and as you get higher, you can access more modifiers and get more rewards for doing it. So if you see here, you'll get one drop at level 200 for me currently, and that's on the training level. Here you can change the challenge modifiers, so you'll get different banes, for example, or you can go into here and this is a boon that will help you. And then you go into normal, there's a few more, such as a time bonus. These ones are again boons that you can use, they're different ones. These are the banes. The banes will go slightly higher this time, and you can have a secondary one. Advanced, which is where you'll probably be at the end of the campaign. You have all this to access. You can make it so you have to use new equipment only, or you can turn off your HUD to increase the modifier. So if we do that, it goes up to C+, and then you have to get this amount of score. We do this, becomes a B, and now if you hit that score rank, you will get this as well. So I will load in and show you that in a minute. Then we get down to 200, which is the expert. There's a lot more to do with like limited revives. You can access more banes and things like that. So basically, the more that you put this up, the higher your rank will end up being. For example, I got A rank here. This is now hard for me because the combatants will be 20 or 15 above me. But I will get a 210 portal gear, so it's one of these drops, as well as this for hitting the threshold. Now, I can't access master yet because I have to be 260, and then for this I have to be 350. But we will go ahead and load in, and once I'm in, I will show you the bar that I was talking about. So, as you can see in the bottom right, there is a score bar, and part of that, there's that little dot. That dot is where you have to get to for your B plus score. Don't know why the helmet just dropped there. But as I kill ads, your score will go up for doing the objective as well. So if I go back here, I need to just destroy this. I'm so stupid. If I destroy this thing, drop down and deactivate the barrier, I should get some points. See, there you go, the bar goes up. Now, the higher the difficulty is, the little arrow will come further and further to the left and be easier to do. Because I don't have the score set very high, it's harder to do. But if I went in and made the difficulty settings higher, then it would be much, much easier for me to get. Um, so apart from that, that is basically all you need to know for this section. This is just getting you to power level 200 and above. So we're going to look at Pinnacles next. So currently Pinnacle Ops are the best way to get to max level. Uh, there was a quicker way with the Encore mission because the Encore mission used to be here. However, they have taken that out and replaced it with this. So this is now the best way to do it. You just go in, same thing. You're going to get Pinnacle rewards, and then you'll also get bonus drops hitting the thing, the score mount. So you can get 4 or 5 rewards, maybe more, depending on how high you go. If I were to max out my settings, as I will currently show you, just throw some random stuff in there. My gear will be 210. Can it go any higher? See, if it gets to this, it means I've maxed out my rewards, so there's no point in doing this. So I will have to get that many points to get an A rank. I can get 2 plus 10 gear, plus 2 extra drops, plus this is also going to drop at some point. Apart from that, the only other thing that you will need to look at is which one of these you want to do. I'm not touching Crucible because I don't play Crucible ever. But I have been going through fire team ops and solo ops. I think the system is pretty good, but it is a little bit daunting for a newer player. Or not for a newer player, for an older player like me who's used to going into my directory, for example, and looking at all the golden dots. It is more streamlined, and I do see what they're trying to do with this, but it could use a little bit more work. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I hope this video helped you in the long run. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Try to answer when and if I can. I will also let you know, and I forgot to tell you this, this activity is called the Civ. It is Gambit with the Glimmer event combined. If you do this, it will give you a lot of good drops, as well as if you complete 3 waves, I believe. It's a certain amount of waves. You have a chance to get the new exotic armor. So if you don't want to do the legend campaign again, you can just go ahead and do this, which I find helpful to know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As I said, leave any questions or comments in the comment section. And if you're seeing this video within a few hours of uploading, I will be live on my Twitch stream. The description is down below. Sorry if the editing isn't up to normal. I'm streaming a lot, so I don't have a lot of time to edit as much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.